Welcome to another edition of Wine Vault TV, and we've got two wines lined up, which are Eradus Sauvignon Blanc and also Breaksea Sound Central Otago Pinot Noir. And Eradus have been around for a few years now, and they get so many gold medals in all the different shows around the place, and it's slightly scary the amount of gold that's actually on this bottle. I don't know whether you can see that. I'd have probably just stuck with two, but you do get that almost asparagusy, cut grass, cat's pea, very typical Marlborough Sauvignon, really. I just need to go and get a spittoon. Right, back, and yeah, it's just nothing really exciting. It's got a certain amount of sweetness and almost velvet kind of stuff on the nose there. You do get kind of a chalkiness to it. It's just really just quite ordinary kind of Sauvignon Blanc. The only redeeming quality is the fact that it's got that minerality, chalkiness. You do get quite a lot of that citrus flavour, like lime peel, squeezed lemon, just a little dash, and other than that, it's fairly linear and one-dimensional. It's not the best year. The next wine is Breaksea Sound Pinot, and geez, New Zealand's got to start getting some better labels. I don't know whether you can see that. It's a map of Breaksea Sound, and it's a Central Otago Pinot Noir. You get quite a crimson kind of colour. I don't know whether you can see that there. The immediate thing is that you get a kind of burnt cherry, slight hint of caramel, and a bit of kind of a rustic nose. There's definitely some cherries there. Well, it's got really good acid. It's got quite a lot of plump, ripe fruit right at the front. It falls very short. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm hoping that Central Otago starts producing better wine rather than all this kind of very fruit-forward wine. Because I think it's got great potential, but I'm not sure whether it's suitable for Pinot Noir or whether it should be kind of like Gewürzriesling or Pinot Gris, which we haven't done very well here so far. I'm just going to give this another taste, see if I've been unduly critical of Marlborough Sauvignon. And this is my palate. I mean, despite having kind of 4 golds there, New Zealand Gold and 5 stars in Wine State, and it's got the Sydney and Liquorland Top 100. The nose is probably the most interesting thing about this wine. With that kind of velvety velour, your old granny's curtains kind of smell. So with some rich kind of very ripe fruit. And a kind of warm winter salad kind of on the nose. And then it's just Marlborough Sauvignon in the mouth. Yeah. So that pretty much concludes probably the Breaksea Sound Pinot, probably 85, 86 points. and the Eradus Sauvignon, and we sell bucket loads of this stuff. I'd probably give that 84 points. And so today, fairly unusual and quite a disappointing kind of episode really, but yeah, it's much appreciated all the kind of feedback that we've had about kind of like doing this little mini kind of episode thing about wine tasting. Not all of it positive. That some people haven't liked the scores that they've received for their wine, and so we've had a few emails about that, which is, unfortunately, it's my palate, it's the way I taste, and it's what I think about the wine, and I can't do any more than that. If I can't like everybody's wine. If I did, then kind of there'd be no point doing this. And I actually thought the wine in question was actually very good wine. It was just maybe kind of like too soon to actually do the tasting. I didn't open it or decant it, but 88 points is pretty good for a wine. And so after all that bitching that I've just done there and moaning, I will see you next time on another episode. Cheers.